I believe that we all have an important message we are creating for the world. Each and every one of us has had years of experience using our voice, which means right now you are built with wisdom gifted to your voice, if you can tap into it. I mean, when you think about it, you went through years of struggles and challenges to learn all the things necessary to be able to communicate and live at the level that you are at now. Some of that can be used to really make an impact on other people's lives so they're excited and connected with you and to be a part of what you're creating. My story began gasping for life as I found myself miles away from help, right in the middle of a killer asthma attack. And in that moment, every breath was a fight for life. I didn't think I was going to make it. And in that state, you start to think about life in a new way. As things got tight, the more I began to open to wondering about my life and if I had lived with passion and purpose and waking up to the values that people really care about to the core. A deep wondering if I had truly lived and loved and if I had mattered at all. I was gifted in that moment a sneak peek at a big awakening called Life's Last Questions. How we're going to think about at the end of our lives, we're all going to ask, did I live fully and vibrantly and cheerfully and joyfully while I was alive? And I'm going to wonder, did I love openly and honestly and completely? Because we're going to realize who we are and the people that made a difference in our lives. And we wonder, what does the ripple effect look like from the impact of our time? These are questions we wonder, and I was inspired by these questions. They changed my life. That perspective can change your business because it involves the core of what your people truly value. I understand that being able to touch people's lives with a voice means something. There is solid gold there. Even after my lungs began to feel better, my experience had changed me. And I went back to my life where I found myself too often saying, I can't do that, or I can't be that. These were old habits, but I had taken the questions with me. I began to use them and to feel centered and aligned in my life. I became a different person. I became more alive and vibrant, more loving, more focused on contributing to what makes a difference. And everything transformed. Everything changed. And people immediately began to take notice of my life because I was being fully expressed. They would say, you are inspiring. You should tell the world about what you're doing. And I said, how? And they said, you have a gift for writing. You have a gift for speaking. It's in you. You've got to do something with this. Get on stage, create a video, do marketing. And I had no clue how to do any of that, but I knew the experience could guide people, and I just wanted to share it with the world. So I became committed to being the best at learning those things. How do you share and who you are and what you do with the world so that people are excited to work with you and pay you, so that who you are and what you've been through in life can help other people as you show up as a leader to your audience. You can become someone who reaches someone on a deeper level based on how you're inspiring yourself to a new level. You can show others how to grow their business or do better in their careers based on how you've done in your business or in your career. The challenge is that it's hard to believe in your voice if you're not connected to a deeper message. It's hard to believe that who you are and what you know has value in the marketplace. And I'm here to say that it does. I mean, once I started sharing my voice and my message, my story with other people, everything transformed for me. I mean, I quit my job as an engineer and started trying to create speaking opportunities. I put myself out there, and at first it didn't do that well because I hadn't figured these things out. I didn't know what I was doing. And then I took that inner genius, that engineer part of my mind, and I thought, if human beings can build a way to send a message across the world at light speed, then I can engineer a way to build a more compelling brand. So I studied the greatest communicators in the world, modeled the greatest marketers, took to heart the impact of the greatest world leaders, and I created a trusty system of 21 proven techniques to make any message land in a way that causes other people to feel inspired, wanting to take action. I literally went around the world and started to work with business owners, speakers, and people who had important messages to share, making huge, groundbreaking transformations to the way they were heard, getting them in front of more clients, getting more deals, making more money. And people were saying, I completely opened their business and their lives to a new level. I mean, I never imagined that I would be able to make such a huge difference in a person and their business, because I started out as nobody. I mean, nobody knew what I was capable of doing, yet I realized we all start this way. You know, the people who have come before us, the Nelson Mandelas, the Steve Jobs, the founding fathers, they had an abundance of love for a vision and the story, and an abundance of belief in us and themselves. And I carry that in my work. I just love other people. I love believing in other people. I believe that you have an important message. I believe that you have created something in your lifetime that can help other people and help them get ahead faster. I believe that if we can just teach you to position and package that value and wisdom and who you are in the marketplace, not only can we get you paid for that and make you a real leader and build a real brand and a business for you doing that, but rather we can also help you reach millions of people to inspire other leaders. Because what's life about? I mean, why are we here? Are we here for ourselves, or are we here to contribute to other people? I mean, if we're here for other people, then I say, let's do that. Let's not let our small businesses or our small background let us be small-minded or limited in our future. Let's not limit our capacity, our vision for ourselves tomorrow based on what our capabilities are today. I mean, you know, a big part of our legacy is to claim the huge impact of our vision, to see something bigger in ourselves, to reach people deeply, to reach an understanding that we can go beyond our current horizons, that we can stand up, that we can rise up, that we can use our message to make a difference in the world. My job is to help you find that message. My job is to help you get that message out there. My job is to get you paid. My job is to ensure that the message is authentic and real for you, and to show you how you can use that message to build something that you never imagined possible. I believe in the power of your message.